With over 11 million units in career sales and 6 Grammy Awards, TobyMac shows no signs of slowing down. In fact, his latest album, This Is Not a Test, is now out. He is currently going on tour as well. Here to tell us more about what's ahead for him and what we can expect from his latest album is the one and only TobyMac. Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on, Carly? How you doing?
Excited to chat with you this morning. Are you excited about this new album now out? Tell us a little bit about it. I love the name of it. This Is Not a Test. What do you mean by that?
Oh, man, I've been working on this record for a year and a half. It's absolutely a labor of love. I pour all the ingredients in my record. I want the funk and the soul and the hip hop and the pop and the rock, and I call it my big old bowl of musical gumbo, man. So it's, I don't know, This Is Not a Test specifically, that song is the title track, and it's about really making every moment in life count. This song is, this is not a test, and it says there ain't no practice runs in life. This is it. Make every moment count in your relationships, in your faith, in how you love people.
Well, I love that, and I love that you say it is kind of this hodgepodge of everything that you know and love about music, but I think the faith, the faith in what it's about, that remains the same, right? That doesn't change.
Absolutely. I mean, I write songs about my life, the things I experience. My faith in God and pursuing that is very important to me because it sort of affects everything. My friendships, my being a family man, even the relationships with my band, it just affects everything. So that sort of is the source of my soul and sort of where my music comes from. Stylistically, it might be all over the place, but as you say, the message is about life and trying to stay in passionate pursuit of faith in God in this crazy world.
Yeah, so true. Well, hey, I wanted to get your thoughts on what you thought maybe YouTube and social media, and how is that maybe changing Christian music here in the past, decade, and certainly it's a great way just to get your music out to more people. Do you see that kind of changing the way how Christian music is produced and seen and heard?
Yeah, I think the wall is sort of coming down. I've always looked at my music as for everyone. I've never looked at it as a niche that people can't get into. There are songs about life, there are songs that everyone out there can relate to, not just someone that believes the way I do. But that said, the wall that has kept it into this, I don't know, some people call it the God ghetto. But the wall that has kept it there is sort of coming down. It's sort of coming down. It's, between iTunes and YouTube and all the social media outlets, it's there and accessible. If you want it, go experience it. And the beauty of that is it's sort of falling on open ears. It's not like people are going, well, that's not for me, because they're sort of tasting it and seeing if they like it or not for themselves.
Well, and I think, even the audience, looking for something, listening for music that means something to them. I think that audience is growing too, both with music, TV, movies. I think this Christian audience is getting bigger. Do you agree?
I agree. I agree. It's growing. It's growing in leaps and bounds. And it's also, there are friends of mine on tour with Taylor Swift. I mean, these are guys that came up in our industry. They're believers. They talk about God in their music. So it's way more widespread. And I've never been that guy that looks at my art or my music as this self-indulgent thing. It really is to serve people. And so it should be out there with everything else.
Well, we're so excited about this latest album that you now have out, and I know you're going on tour. You're going to be all over the country. So thank you so much for taking some time before you get started on all of that to chat with us this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, TobyMac, it was a pleasure. For more information, just head to our website, fox4morningblend.com.
And then up next, before the school bell rings, find out what you need to have on top of your back-to-school list. But first, a look at your Fox forecast and news headlines.